The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
AJ and I want to talk about ministering to special needs families in the church on today's edition of Liberty at Home.
Hi.
Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Liberty at Home, broadcasting from the studios of ECAT here within the murky recesses of the Hockomock Swamp in Easton, Massachusetts. Today, I have my first ever guest host along with me, and it's my son AJ, Adam Riveiro Jr. Say hi, AJ.
Hi.
Back in early 2014, AJ was diagnosed with several different neurological conditions, including autism spectrum disorder. To say that our life changed is an understatement. You see, the moment a family becomes a special needs family, their life is immediately thrown into turmoil. Do you know a family who recently got a diagnosis and seems to be handling it well? Well, oftentimes, what you see publicly from parents and siblings is different from how they are feeling behind closed doors. They're likely dealing with doubt, confusion, fear, and maybe even anger, which then leads to guilt over being angry. It can be a never-ending cycle of chaos until someone comes along to help break the cycle. With Autism Awareness Month just a few short weeks away, AJ and I wanted to take a quick moment to give you a few ways that you can be a blessing to a special needs family, particularly someone who just recently received a diagnosis for their child. Here's some simple ways you can help. First, love them. 1 Corinthians 13 reminds us that charity is the greatest of these. It's an old saying, but it's so true. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Ask God to help you overcome your social awkwardness and fear of saying the wrong thing. Pray that He'd replace that with a heart full of love for the special needs child and family you're attempting to minister to. Second, listen to them. Proverbs 29:11 says, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards." God gave us one mouth and two ears, but guess which one we use more? A special needs parent would love the chance to talk to someone who is willing to be a listener without making snap judgments. Ask a special needs mom or dad out for a cup of coffee sometime soon. Then once you get to the coffee shop, commit yourself to listening more than speaking. You'll help them far more than you can imagine. And third, look out for them. Find small ways to be a blessing to a special needs family. Often they won't ask for help because they don't want to be a burden. Take it from me. Cooking a meal, sending a text, or offering childcare so mom and dad can go on a date are just a few ways you could offer some relief to an overwhelmed family. You can't even begin to explain how they've been blessed by so many people in this way in the past. It's so humbling and so very helpful. Our family's forever indebted to Christ-like men and women who have helped us when we either didn't know what we needed help or when we didn't know how to articulate how someone could help us. Is there a special needs family that you're uniquely qualified to help? Reach out to them with God's love today. Also, as an aside to a special needs family, remember that it's important that you give encouragement, not just receive it. Find a family that you can uniquely help. It's amazing how ministering to others helps give perspective to your own difficulties and trials. It's been said that there are only two types of people in the world, givers and takers. As you receive encouragement, make sure you pass it along as well. Well, it looks like AJ's telling us it's time for us to be done for this little bit different edition of Liberty at Home. Well, we'd love to invite you to Liberty Baptist Church. We meet every Sunday and Wednesday at 800 Washington Street, right across from Easton Pool and Spa here at Easton. Liberty Baptist Church is also fully ADA accessible and welcoming to individuals with special needs and disabilities. ASL interpretation is also available at most services. For more information, look us up at mylibertybaptist.org. And don't forget, when you're done on ECAT's website, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to
Subscribe.
and ring that
Bell.
and give a big
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. Well, I think it's all been said, so we'll see you next time on Liberty at Home. Don't forget, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty, and we're done. See you next week on Liberty at Home.